Hello everybody, welcome back to the council. I'm thinking we're getting close to the end here, so I'm keeping up on my second night of this. But I'll probably play another day if this isn't the end of it, this episode. But I think we're getting pretty close. My dearest Lord Mortimer, I regret to inform you that it will soon be impossible to ignore pressure from the Russians. The Tsarina Catherine has every intention of supporting the Count of Provence and will recognize him as the regent of the Kingdom of France. Once King Louis has disappeared from the political stage. I am sorry to announce bad news, but expect dark times ahead. Supporting the Count of Provence. I assume that's relevant.
Fine-looking map of the Orient, indeed.
Indeed. Indeed. Sir, your plans to intervene in Belgium are to go ahead as set down. I am meant to occupy the Prussian army. Your delivery of cannonades to Valmy has ensured our victory. As agreed, I have notified the King of Prussia of the invasion plans of Custine and the Army of the North. I will keep the Austrians out of Belgium. I am to quickly return to Paris, as I sense the fate of our King Louis is about to be decided dishonorably. Should you have any missives to give me, I invite you to go by, as per usual, our friend Monsieur Peru. So wait, this guy wanted to intervene, but he's friends with Peru, who wanted him to die? That's weird. Dear Lord Mortimer, I regret to inform you that our plans in Poland are set to fail. Russia and Prussia are working in cohort to bleed our dear Poland. We have no pressure here. We continue to maintain pressure as best as we can on the Prussian border, as agreed in order to occupy Frederick William's army. But I do not know how long we can keep it up. Your devoted servant. Dear Lord Mortimer, I am writing to ask you to persuade President Washington not to sign the Fugitive Slave Act as it stands. We must absolutely legislate on a national level and not allow every state to choose their policy regarding slaves. It was initially intended to resolve a conflict between Pennsylvania and Virginia, but by signing it, we risk legislating the hunting of blacks. More and more men of little faith are becoming slave hunters, and unable to find any slaves on the run, they kidnap the first black they come across, which they pass off as the wanted runaway. The situation threatens to quickly degenerate. Thank you in advance. P.S. Say hello to my daughter, Elizabeth, for me. P.S. Oh, by the way, you have my daughter. Almost forgot.
I couldn't have hoped for that.
Honey. My lord, I hope this letter will reach you. My hours are numbered. My printing house has been confiscated, and I am imprisoned in the fortress of Schlüsselburg. If by chance you could intervene in my favor, I would be eternally in your debt. The Tsarina Catherine should not be long in banning all Golden Order lodges from her territory. Our horizon has become considerably darker. In the hope that you can help me, your friend, Nicole. God damn, this guy is like almost evil, but I wouldn't say he's evil.
It shows the forces present in Africa. This is unexpected activity in this sector. It looks like there are also many unknowns, even for Mortimer.
Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Like, so the question is he moving towards one goal? Or is he moving to, just controlling everything? Hopefully he's just moving to one goal. Oh. Okay. My dearest Lord Mortimer, as a friend of China, rest assured that you will be rewarded for your information. You need not worry about any scheming against us from Great Britain. The representative, Mr. Macartney, will leave with no hope of any arrangements involving us. Your friend, Queen Long, Emperor of the Qing Dynasty. I don't know how to pronounce that. William, whatever your projects, it would seem that our father is against leaving you with a grip on Europe. Russia will soon commit itself to the coalition against your dear France. Don't think you can resist for long. I beseech you, William, not to persist. You are tearing our family apart. Your loving brother, G. P.S. Shall I come to your conference? I shall come to your conference, but do you think that holding it at the present moment is conductive? Wait. Brother? Is his brother Godoy? It's the only G we have, right? Giuseppe? To meet his old friend Mortimer. Those are the only... Oh, Gregory Holm. So we have 3 G's. Giuseppe... Oh, no, and a 4th G. I mean, the most likely one seems to be Piaggi to me. Just based off of age and... I mean, Holm's another option, but they don't seem to be related. I think it might be Piaggi. That's his brother. My dear friend, thank you for your words, and I do understand your situation. I regret having to confront you militarily. But if the situation obliges me to declare war, then do what you think fit. Under your advisement and with a wary heart, I am off to meet up with the coalition that opposes you, in the hope of serving you again. George, King of Hanover, King of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland.
It shows the forces present in Europe. It's clear that France is surrounded by her enemies. However, a large number has been underlined in bold. 26 million. I know what it is. It's an estimation of my country's population. All our neighbors have far fewer inhabitants.
Okay. My dear friend, as desired, I have been able to gather together my friends to sign the agreement you proposed. This agreement shall be known as the Buttonwood Agreement. If you recall the place where we gathered when you met us for the first time, you will understand why this name was given. Please find enclosed a list of my colleagues. Leonard Bleecker, Hugh Smith, Armstrong, Samuel, Andrew D. Barclay, John Bush, David Reedy, John Henry. Thanks to your help, we shall soon be able to meet at my place, the Tontine Coffee House. I look forward to seeing you as soon as possible. The gift has been delivered. Timur Shah Durrani, King of Afghanistan, of Punjab, of Sindh, of Mutspad, and of Kashmir, should not retain his title much longer. His son, Zaman, will succeed him as planned. We will then be able to resume negotiations. K. Okay.
Weakness of the Human Psyche by Guillaume Tremor. He says, it is...
What are these traits I'm unlocking? Shepherd. Theologian was another one. You gain 1 point. Occultism. You read the book about the weaknesses of human psychology.
Possible to drill an idea into someone by constant daily repetition until the mind gives in. And goes on. There are hundreds of good ways to live life, but you only need one to convince the masses that it's the only one possible. The author isn't letting any ethical principles get in his way, is he?
Yeah. My dear friend, with thanks for your services rendered and help in the fight against the Spanish and the conquest of Iran, a ship bound for Marseille in France has been chartered. Hidden aboard are a few corpses infected with the plague that is decimating our country at this moment in time. Be very careful when handling these boxes, because if inadvertently opened, you risk spreading the disease all over France. A ship bound for France with plague-infected corpses. Well.
This shows the forces present in America.
What do I care about America? Let us see if you have the courage to face me alone.
This is my mother's writing. I've picked up her trail. What is she up to? Obviously she wants to lure Mortimer somewhere, but where? The only clue she's left for Mortimer is this stone sword. It must be intentional. It looks like a decorative sword, like from a statue, for example. And judging by the state of it, I'm guessing it's been left outside for a long time. I have absolutely got to find out where it came from.
Oh, he's just gonna take that? I mean, she meant it for Mortimer to see, you know. Go find your mother. But we have more to look at. My dearest friend, our plans are going ahead wonderfully well. The Coinage Act has been voted. Your project of founding the very first Bank of America should not be delayed and will probably be called Union Bank. As for the construction of the White House, it is still due to begin in October. I will accept no delays. You can trust me on this. I hope to see you soon, Thomas Jefferson.
A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer... a chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
What's this left key, right key nonsense, and why don't I have any of these keys ever? With occult fire symbol. Okay, well, that answers that.
Am I seeing things, or is that an actual von Leeuwenhoek microscope? Incredible. Mortimer really is at the cutting edge of science. Even at the Order, it took us ages to get one of those.
He's immune to science. You haven't really... Dear Lord Mortimer, be assured of my entire devotion. As agreed, the Vendée peasantry will soon rise up. My network is striving to increase the pressure on the masses. The decision of the Assembly, which consists of voting the civil constitution of the clergy, is inflaming the region. The people overwhelmingly reject the priest and swear loyalty to the state. If you could ensure that the convention will administer the final blow to the people, the issue will be resolved. Without wishing to direct you, a forced recruitment for a faraway conflict would be a perfect way to arouse the people definitively. Okay.
That must be for writing the homing pigeon messages.
Yeah, obviously, duh.
3 rusty old nails. They're about 20 centimeters long. Some goat skulls, chicken legs. Now we all know what that's for. I'm a little surprised at Mortimer. I didn't seem as the type to be organizing little pagan parties, invoking occult powers, and dancing naked under the full moon. I'm more used to seeing cheap charms like this sold by charlatans in Pré Saint-Gervais.
Me too.
Look, a pack of tarot cards. Has he been reading the cards? Mortimer? That would surprise me. It is a typical draw on a line that answers a specific question. To the left, temperance, that announces a reward for one who patiently waits before taking any action. And in the middle, the chariot, which symbolizes triumph and business success. To the right, the emperor evokes a future full of power and stability.
Oh, I'm glad I spent a point on that. Lord Mortimer, the tiger is dying. On your demand, I have attacked Travancore and personally cut the throats of as many Englishmen as possible, though without help from the French. I cannot hold them off much longer. My forces are rapidly diminishing in spite of your new rockets. Rockets, you say? Rockets? Dear Lord Mortimer, as agreed, I have changed your old lock for one of my invention. Drawing inspiration from your doctor friend, Mr. Guillotine, here is the model of your new lock. If you appreciate my prototype, it is difficult to imagine how it all fits together, but it will be located in the middle of the present door. The aim being to alter nothing of the door's functionality, but to add a bit of spice. Depending on the lineup of the wills, the aforementioned lock will open or will punish the snooper whose faith is not strong enough. I called my invention the judgment of faith, because if a snooper is unable to resist opening it, they will be punished. I hope you'll appreciate the irony of the situation. That's not good. Depending on the lineup of the wills, I will punish the snooper whose faith is not strong enough.
Skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy skeleton. That's morbid.
Wait, what?
Oh, his right hand is missing.
Gustav, his right hand is missing.
These are feathers. Pigeon, probably. Looks like obsidian or onyx. Must weigh a ton.
Linguistics locked. Item Dehumani Corpus Fabrica. What? Is it a book? Oh, it's a book.
Something strange about this table. What kind of experiments does Mortimer carry out here? It's a dissection table. So Mortimer does autopsies here on his desert island. But who's he doing autopsies on then? The little surgeon's perfect collection.
He's immune to science. We already knew that.
Preservation using formaldehyde. Just as disgusting as ever.
Okay, we've kind of abused this room of any sort of... Oh.
An iron mask. I wonder who it's for.
Bum, bum, bum.
A chest with a motif representing the alchemical symbol of fire.
Okay, I don't have a right key. Huh. No. Come on, I looked all over the place for it. Come on. It's missing his right hand.
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's given a name to his anatomy skeleton. That's morbid. Oh, his right hand is missing.
The right hand is missing. We have Nell's. Hang on.
3 rusty old nails.
No.
They're about 20 centimeters long.
Long. Long, you say. They're long. Yeah, I guess... I mean, the only clue we have on to go is a key we can't find and an arm that's missing that I don't see. Intrigue. So, I guess we call it a day here. Not the end of the episode. I mean, it just we leave that room. I'm just taking a quick remaining look around here. I mean, you'd think there'd be something more interesting in here, right? Or, I mean, we're obviously missing something because I don't have the key to unlock. Where are all these keys I'm missing? Or is it just because I can't use those abilities to get me the key?
Oh, shit.
Oh.
How am I going to get out of here now?
Shit. That's what that thing was talking about, right? This one over here. I've changed your old lock. Drawing inspiration from your doctor friend. Here's the model of your new lock. It's difficult. The aim is to alter nothing in the door's functionality, but depending on the lineup of the wills, the aforementioned lock will open or will punish the snooper whose faith is not strong enough. Whose faith is not strong enough.
A skeleton by the name of Gustav, if the plaque on the plinth is anything to go by. Mortimer's
Find a way out. Whose faith is not strong enough.
Oh, his right hand is missing.
Faith. Shit, I really want to get this right.
A table of alchemical elements. So, Lord Mortimer also studies alchemy? It seems like he's interested in everything.
Well, I suppose we can at least look at it. Don't just pull it, please.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. These cylinders rotate on the same central axis, so when I enter a number on one side, it corresponds to another one on the other side.
Okay. I think that gives me the hint that this one corresponds with the one. This one should be the one. Like it should be backwards, right? Wait. Oh, no. Wait. So what's on the other side of this one here? Shit. So what is on the other side? Is it fuck. So, okay, how many dials on here? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, right? So 5 should be on the other side now. So if we put 5 there, 5 there, this one was 9, right? So 4? No, wait. If 1 is 5, 0 is 6. Wait. 0 is 6, 9 is 7? No. Did I do that backwards? 0 is 4, 9 is 3. And then this was a 1 as well, so 5. Alright? So, the only one I'm not really sure about... Okay.
This looks like the same mechanism as the one on the other side. Whoa, whoa. The grid closes a bit more every time I enter a wrong date. I'd better not mess up again.
Shit.
Doesn't seem to be working.
What? Okay, so... This is 1191, right? Am I wrong? Okay, I'll figure this out. We'll be back. Bye!